Welcome back to another terrible car makeover here in Forza Horizon 5. If you don't know, that is where we take a car that is specifically built for a purpose and make it the complete opposite. Today we are taking this beautiful Lykan Hypersport and we are going to turn it into a cross-country beast. The real question is it actually going to work out or not? I am betting not, but we're going to do our best. The W Motors Lykan Hypersport is a little bit interesting. It is the first sports car or supercar or hypercar, whatever you want to call it, to be designed indigenously in the Middle East. However, the bodywork, the chassis, and the engine were all produced in Germany and assembled in Italy. And after all that, there's only 7 of them. That's right, there are 7 of these cars in the world. This car looks incredible. It's got a bunch of cool features and it's got good performance, but I don't know if it's worth the price tag of $3.4 million. Not to mention, even if you could afford one, you probably can't get one. There are only 7 of them and they're probably all purchased by now. So let's see what we can do to this thing. Of course, all-wheel drive, yep. We can get the Racing V12, which I don't think I want. I kind of like the big turbo engine that's in it. We can put some Forza Aero on this thing, of course, but we're not going to because it's going to be a cross-country car, which means off-road race tires. We're going to take the 10-speed racing transmission because in my opinion it's better having more ratios to choose from. I am a big fan of that. Rally springs, of course, necessary for off-roading. The roll cage we don't really need, but a little bit of extra weight's going to help us out. I think this car's pretty light and very fast. And there you have it. Here's the parts list plus the one at the bottom. So we put on about 200 pounds, put on about 200 horsepower, and reduced the performance in the tires to increase the car up to 900. That being said, the tire performance doesn't really matter because we're going to go off-road. Let's throw a tune in this thing. We're going to be the first to download this paint job, believe it or not, but this looks excellent for an off-road car. All right, there you go. This is our off-road Lykan Hypersport. It really doesn't look all that different besides the paint job and the tires. We're going to go balls to the wall right off the bat and do the Titan. This is cross-country's biggest race in this game. All right, let's go into the difficulty. Unbeatable. Already had it set there. Here we go. This is going to be a bunch of off-road hypercars, I think. We're starting in last, and we should have some rapid acceleration from this transmission. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm being pushed into a wall. Hard brake. We want to be able to handle ourselves going down the hill. Done this one before. Shift. Got to remember to shift. Up into freaking, what, 4th now? Doing 190, almost 200 miles an hour. There's 200 down a hill, off-road in a hypercar. That's kind of bananas. Do this and hit the... Oh, the Porsche slowed down for us. Good. Slow down, car. I cannot handle this thing. I'm having a hard time. It's not the tune, it's me. Going uphill, lots of bumps. Off-roading is not meant for hypercars. This thing, is having a hard time, and I'm having a hard time controlling it. Hit the checkpoint. Thank you. Throttle into it. We're going to go sailing off of this jump for miles. Shift down. Oh, big bounce. Oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to be rewinding in this a lot because I absolutely hate cross-country, but it is fun sometimes. And I'm going to be rewinding so we don't screw up because it's very easy to screw up racing and cross-country for jumps and shit like that. It just happened. Turn. Thank you, car. Oh, that Ferrari's having a hard time. No surprise. Me too, brother. Me too. Slow her down. Put this sucker in. Very nice. That was a good corner, actually. Onto the road. I wish we could spend more time on the road. Keep going. We kind of cut that corner, but it's fine. Everybody's jumping there, and I screwed that up completely by taking the wrong line. This is why I absolutely hate cross-country. Brakes. Fix that perfectly. Rocks. Slow everybody down so I can get up into first. Thank you. We're going to take this, kind of cut it. Brakes, harden the brakes, can whip it. Full sender through. Perfect. Oh, we're still not in first. There we go. There we go. Can we keep it here? That's the important question. I'm gonna end up crashing this thing again. Aha! See you later, sucker. That's how I usually am. Cross-country online racing is a lot of that. Just a lot of crashing into everybody, and I hate it. Are we going through the stadium? I don't remember this. It's been a while since I've done it. All I know is we're going to take it nice and calmly. As calm as possible. Cut through all the pins. Hit as little as possible. Very nice. Doing 170 miles an hour through a stadium. That's kind of nuts. Oh, he's catching. Oh, that Porsche's coming quick. He is moving quickly. Come on, Lykan Hypersport. I actually am slowing down just a little bit to try and drive this a little bit more cautiously. So I can take the corners a little better. So we're not just whipping it sideways around every single one of them. I mean, we still kind of are, but I'm trying to slow it down a little bit. Big jump. Also, sick photo. We screwed up the landing, but that's okay. Harden the brakes. That Porsche went way wide. See you later. See you later, brother. He is gone, too. We're not even 50% of the way through this race yet. Holy crap. Oh, we screwed it. Okay, unscrew that, shall we? Wow, we went way wide. I'm making an effort to show you guys every time I have to rewind because I don't want you to think that I'm just so good at this game. We're gonna slow way down. There we go. We are doing good, but the AI has that rubber band effect where they always catch you up, especially because we're going up against unbeatable drivatars. That camera was weird, especially since we're going up against unbeatable drivatars. Keep it together, car. Driving off-road in these things is a pain. It is a pain. Turn, brakes, okay, and we're falling. Oh, damn, we're back to 7th. That's ridiculous. It is okay. Oh, it is okay. We have a lot of distance to go still. We're only at 60%. Water feature, clean the car off. Oh, can't keep this thing straight. Come on, car. I freaking love the race turbos because all that popping and banging makes me happy. Oh, brakes and turn. Let's see how our tune handles it. Oh, I guess we're not on the pavement for very long like I thought we were. Whoops. Just kidding. Brakes and turn. Good. That was a dog. I just saw a dog back there. He was 6 inches from getting run over by a hypercar. Come on, Lykan Hypersport. Do us proud. This thing's actually doing really quite well. Really quite well considering we're going up against unbeatable drivatars and it's a hypercar. Oh, overcorrecting in these freaking cars will kill you. You go off the ground, you steer, and then as soon as it lands, it whips it pretty hard one direction and it screws you up every time. Brakes coming in a little hot. That's okay. Oh, and I just nailed him. That was completely my bad. I didn't mean to cheat like that, but it's okay. He's just a computer. He doesn't know. He doesn't have any feelings. Oh, this is a big jump. Land it. Brakes. Good. Kept that together, but also we're on asphalt. Brakes. Not going too quickly. We're good. Dude, this thing grabs pretty hard on the ground still. Even on asphalt, this thing doesn't do half bad. It does better on asphalt than it does on dirt, and it has freaking off-road tires. Kind of bananas. Solid drift. We are still handily beating these guys until they pass me again. It doesn't help that I'm drifting all these corners, giving them loads of time to catch us up. Oh, and then I screw up something that bad. Get back on the road. We don't need to rewind. We're okay. Yep, we just got a longer straight run up. That's fine. No problem. Let's not hit any of these damn friggin' solar panels. Oh, we're at 94%. That last 40% has gone very, very rapidly. Here we go. We don't have much time. We can't screw it up now. Take all these corners as perfectly as possible. Dude, this thing performs very well on off. In general, I can't speak. This thing performs very well just all over. Oh, until you land it and screw it up. Keep her together. Very nice. Easy W. Kinda. We had to fight a little bit here and there, but against unbeatable drivatars, that was easy. 8 minutes, 10 seconds for a single race. That's kind of bananas. Beautiful mountain up there in the distance. That gives me an idea. Let's do a rivals time on the Caldera Scramble, shall we? Caldera Scramble, here we go. Let us cut to the flying lap, shall we? All right, flying lap time, here we come. We're going to be hauling through here much quicker than him, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Slow her down, see if we can take these corners better than him. I don't know. The last time I came through here and did an S1, actually the one that is my record right now is from another terrible car makeover from a Lamborghini Espada. Oh, we are taking this poorly. We're going to have to cut to the next lap. Let's try this again, shall we? Get moving, hard on the brakes. We're going to try and take these corners better than he does. That should help us out. We should have more horsepower and speed than he does. That thing, I don't know. That thing is really good through the corners, though. Look at that thing. Come on, car. Come on. He has a little bit more oversteer than us, but I think we should be able to at least set a better lap time than I had previously. You're telling me a hypercar put together for off-road is not as good as a Ford Puma, which is an off-road racing car? Wow, who would have guessed? Come on, Hypersport. I think ideally what we need to beat him is aero, but we're not going to put it on. We're not doing aero for an off-road car. I refuse to make this car that looks so sick freaking covered with Forza aero. I hate that. And with that, I think we're good on the rivals lap. Yikes, brother. Well, we have shown this car is dominant against unbeatable Well, we have shown this car is dominant against unbeatable drivatars. Well, we've shown this thing is dominant against unbeatable drivatars, but not against people who have off-road cars that know what they're doing. So for our third and final test, we're gonna whip this sucker down the mountain and see how it drifts. It's a hypercar, all-wheel drive, and it's on off-road tires. So I'm assuming it's going to do very poorly, but let's find out, shall we? All right, here we go. This thing is going to rely on throttle a lot to get this thing sideways down the mountain, and it's gonna require a lot of handbrake. I'm gonna not be able to speak this entire time. Ooh, and it's not gonna have any angle. Yikes. Okay, so shallow angle, and we failed it. Okay, restart. All right, let's try this again. I refuse to change the tune. I refuse. I could make it grab a little harder in front so it wouldn't spin out as easily, but we're not gonna do it. We're leaving it with the off-road tune just to see how it does. A little bit of snow to help us slide a little better. Come on, Lykan Hypersport, do the drift. It sounds like, I don't know what that sounds like, but it sounds weird. Not two dedicated drift cars coming up the mountain versus an off-road freaking hypercar going down the mountain trying to slide this thing. The end goal here is to beat 800,000 points. I don't think it's going to happen because we're at 220 right now and we should be closer to 3. But the goal is 800,000. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Oh, no. Keep her going forward. Damn it. 200,000. We're gonna give this one more try. All right, let's final attempt this. It is terrible at drifting. What a surprise. You're telling me a freaking hypercar that you built for off-road is bad at drifting? Who would have guessed? Really, who would have guessed? Nobody? Anybody? Nobody? Our points are even worse this time than last time, but I'm playing it a little bit safer this time. Oh, brakes, no. Oh, we kept it. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Well, it's not going to work here. We're going to do one more drift zone. Personally, this is my favorite drift zone. It is very shallow. We shouldn't spin this thing out, but I'm not very hopeful. I still think we're going to do absolutely terrible. Let's be gentle and try and keep the speed up. Whip it back and then back into the corner. Yeah, this thing is not meant for drifting at all. Not meant for drifting at all. Over 100,000. That's good so far. Come on, baby. 170, 180 is the goal. 177, not terrible. I think my best is 230. Yep, 231. We're gonna go backwards. We're gonna go backwards on this and hope that, I don't know, maybe this car performs a little better going backwards. I don't know. What? It couldn't do any worse, I'll tell you that. I was wrong. I was so wrong. It could do worse. 177 is what we got previously. Come on, car. I'm not gonna look at the score. Oh, 177. Look at that. I was right. It couldn't do any worse. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the off-road Lykan Hypersport terrible car makeover. It, in fact, was a terrible car makeover. Don't you flash your lights at me, Beetle. I dare to say this thing is very good at off-road. I enjoyed driving it. It is kind of a pain because we went to, like, the absolute worst cross-country race we could do. Plus, I hate cross-country anyway. It's not bad on Rivals. Obviously, it's nowhere near as good as a purpose-built off-road car, but that's the whole point, to take a car that wasn't meant for it and make it into that. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.